Hello everyone, this is Riyad Mumin and you are watching my live broadcast. Today we will see there are many changes in TBC community. Admin has posted a public notice on the billion coin. We will see what the notice is about. Now see on October 1st, admin has posted a post in which send button meeting will start now. In this post, there is a poster of this send button meeting. The host is Stephen Coffey. Now, what the post is about? The TBC leader Stephen Coffey will be hosting the Send Button live broadcast on Monday, October 1st, 2018 at 7 a.m. PDT. If you do not have a send button on or you are not allowed into the meeting. For those of you who do have a send button, do not share this link with anyone else. This link will be available at 6:45 a.m. PDT on Monday, 1st October inside your Crinkle Cash back office. The meeting starts promptly at 7 a.m. PDT. Show up and collect up to 1 million cookies. It's PDT now and not PST because we are on daylight saving time now. Steven, please invite Michael Elo on the live broadcast so he can share a special message approved by admin. These are instructions to about send button and also instructions to Stephen Coffey. Now, admin of TBC peacefully addresses all in the public, and this is that notice. Admin of TBC has published a notice on tbc009.net, also on Kringle Cache login page. The public notice is on tbc009.net and login page. Now here on blog also admin has posted the uh, notice. This notice, we want in all the public to be clear that TBC is private. To clear the confusion about TBC, admin has posted published this public notice, and admin wants to clear all the public that TBC is private. Stephen Coffey, please read this whole notice and share your understanding of its words and meaning. This is instructions to Stephen Coffey. Many of us have attended, I also attended send button meeting. This is instructions, clear instructions to Stephen Coffey that Stephen Coffey should read this this notice, public notice in send button in live broadcast. Now this public notice is of 7 page. This is the headline is Kringle Private Society, the billion coin, a global sharing and element Scenery Society public announcement October 1st, 2018. Now, the admin has we will go through the notice lightly. Now, this public announcement is directed to the current members of the worldwide private society that has been known since March 2015 as the Billion Coin or TBC, as well as to all parties, both public and private, who may have an interest in this information. The intent of this announcement is to inform our members of important changes and refinements to our structure that are being implemented at this time to better serve our members and more accurately portray the nature and character of our society. Our private membership association and our global mission, this is being undertaken to better define exactly what our society and membership community is and has always been since our inception. These changes and refinements are a result of further research and investigation into the necessary compliance requirements of the global system. This relates to laws pertaining to monetary systems, public versus private currencies, and other matters. Now, in this paragraph, there are some mistakes are occurred. There are some errors in previous post. The words are not used properly. So admin has cleared about those misconceptions. In this regard, pursuant to this announcement, we wish to define these fundamental points and principles to achieve clarity for all concerned. These points are as follows. These are there so many forms. The first point is TBC community was founded as a private society and a private contract association and continued as such to this day. It will always be defined exactly by these two phrases. A private society is not incorporated in any jurisdiction and is established upon the right of all people to have and express the paramount right of self-determination and private association. As an unincorporated body politic, we do not derive our existence from other any external authorization, but by the will and intent of members of the society. At the same time, we honor and respect the laws of all nations and do not encourage any other member to do otherwise. It is the highest important in our principles of association that we remain in honor. We remain in honor and peace with all people and all nations. Our society is founded upon a mission. Our Our society is founded upon a mission, purpose with stated principles. Find in a published mission statement. The mission and principles are simple and pure. We are here to provide the people of the world a tool to alleviate all poverty and suffering for all people. This tool puts into the hands of the people the right of self-empowerment. A private contract association is a group of people whom who come together to form a mutual basis of association, a mutual benefit society in which all benefits from structure, tools, and principles of society occur to and are shared by all members. A private society and private contract association styled as a mutual benefit society is not owned by any individual. They exist by the will of the members and are established on the basis of privately contracting to an agreed upon set of rules and activities. These rules have already been made clear since our beginning as to what is required to be a member of our society and association in good standing. See, the admin is clearing so many points in this notice. See, as a member in good standing, one has the benefit of using the pillion coin and the kringle currency as a private medium of exchange. One of our mistake, now this is the mistake, was naming this currency as a form of money, which we now realize is not accurate. And this will soon be corrected. The term money carries certain legal definitions and implications. Thus, by this announcement, we are making it clear that any and all use of terms such as money, dollar, euro, or other similar words and differences was done in error and mistake. We therefore hereby issue our formal apology and declaration of intent to correct such mistakes forthwith and with the utmost expediency possible. TBC and Kringle are not commercial instruments or negotiable paper as those terms are defined in domestic and international legal systems. Any implications, inference, or assertions to the contrary were in error, and again we apologize for any misunderstanding or confusion caused by our inaccurate use of language, all of which will soon be corrected on our websites and any other materials available either public or private. TBC and Kringle are not in any way a security instrument. They do not secure any interest in any intrinsic value, commodity, asset, or account. They are a privately issued medium of exchange available only to members of a private mission society and private contract association pursuant to and according to its private rules of membership and participation. The inherent value that they represent is only the life force and spiritual value of our private society members. We are a global sharing and eleemosynary society. The sharing is derived by private contract agreement to share our value and life force with each other. For mutual support and benefit, TBC and Kringle are a private currency, which means it is designed to flow through a channel, much like a river has a current and flows through its course, or electricity has a current that flows through wires that provides the value of kinetic work to light our homes and run our factories. We share the common purpose and value of using our life force as a current that flows through the course of our system, which is made up of living men and women and children. Eleemosynary means charitable, and we define our society as such because we believe in true charity of kindness, giving, sharing, and supporting lives of integrity and respect. As we all work together to build this global community, we are providing true giving and sharing for all who participate. Any use or reference to commercial terms or comparative value ratio against national currencies or precious metal is only for comparative purposes and does not impute any direct or secure relationship to such instruments or assets. Any misconstructions of this in the past was done by mistake and error for which we apologize and shall rapidly correct as stated herein. Any inference that TBC or Kringle is a medium of investment is entirely inaccurate. And once again, any language in previous material, website, or presentations that may have engendered such mistaken interferences shall be corrected. Any statements that our private medium of exchange carry fungible potential with public currencies was never inferred or intended. Henceforth, we shall use the formal names of our organization as the Kringle Private Society and the TBC Private Contract Association. Our mission statement and related materials to this Effect will be forthcoming and made available to the public via our two official websites. We do not accept any misconstructions of our society, purpose, principles, or association that might be found on any other public medium, that is YouTube, social media platform, individual websites. Only formally authorized materials shall henceforth be considered acceptable to represent the entities, and such material will always be issued under the formal seal of society, which is currently being developed and will be soon be announced on our website. Upon such announcement, all materials, brochures, publicly accessible web page, and any other medium of communication will display the seal, and only the TBC administrative team shall be authorized to use said seal. In the near future, articles of association will be published for private contract association. All current and future members will be required to electronically sign and accept the articles in order to continue their membership. These articles will comprise the contractual basis of our association, thus fulfilling the requirements of a private contract association, henceforth also referred as PCA. These articles will contain already existing rules of membership with addition of a few required stipulations to properly reflect the information presented in this announcement. As a private society, the Kringle Private Society has full authority to create its own form of governance, law, form, court, and private treasury. These will be established to better serve and protect the interests of our members, and will be available to every member of the settlement of disputes and other basic principles of a balanced society of men, women, and children. It will take time to properly fulfill these requirements, and all members will be kept informed as to the progress thereof. We request the understanding and patience of our members in this process. Our purpose and mission includes the education of our members so that they grow into properly informed and intelligent members of the private society and the larger world society of our respective countries and the world as a whole. In months to come, we shall be implementing tools for such education so that our members can be successful with TBC and Kringle and understand how to use it for their benefit and mutual benefit of all of our members. Within such education, some of terms and points contained in this announcement in future materials will be clarified so that we proceed forward together as a well-educated body of politic of competent and educated people that are here in association to benefit ourselves, the communities and nations in which we live and work, and the world as a whole. Only value that TBC and Kringle carry is that of the mutual benefit, confidence of our private members. We hold the value of every human being on this planet to be the of the highest order pursuant to our privately held beliefs and conscience. All of our members comprise the collective value of our society as an ecclesia defined as the body of congregation, that is the living body of our congregation together. We are a non-denominational and non-hierarchical body of living beings. This is the politic menu from the public, commercial, and corporate jurisdictional authorities of constituted national bodies politic. We do not ascribe to any given religion, path, or other denomination of belief or creed, while at the same time we support all of our members in the pursuit of their own right of self-determination. Are cleared, misconceptions are cleared. We should read this public notice and understand what I mean, what is the purpose. As in last point here, admin is saying that we are here to promote peace and prosperity for all human beings and all living things in this world. This is the great and purpose of the society. So, in next broadcast, we will read the remaining 3 pages and try to understand what the public notice is about. See you in next broadcast. Peace.